Introducing the PDC World Darts Championship.
Josh, congratulations. Just talk us through that game.
Nerve-wracking first set, definitely. Listen, the first game's always the hardest game. I thought backstage was prepping very good, and you come up there, obviously it's a completely different scenario backstage. So yeah, I'm not happy with the performance, obviously. I think personally I underestimated Gemma big time, so more full me. So after this 2-0 up in the second, 2-0 up, and played her in the third set, I was like, oh, 3-0 happy days, but that wasn't the case. So thankfully, dug deep obviously, but disappointed with the performance, but happy with the win.
Yeah, it was a very spirited performance from Gemma there, and you really made it dig deep, as you said. You know, is it just more a feeling of relief to get through the first round there, do you think?
Yeah, the first round's the hardest one. I think it's probably more harder than win the trophy, if I'm being honest, because obviously you want to stay in the tournament. So when it comes to my second game against Joe Comito, I'll not be performing like that, I can assure you, because I'm disappointed with that performance, but I'm happy I'm still in the tournament.
And you've had arguably your best year to date in darts, with 3 Premier semi-finals, the World Cup of Darts as well. How much would a deep run here at Ali Pali mean to you?
Yeah, obviously win the trophy would be even better than the deep run, obviously. We're not here to make up the numbers, we're here to win the trophy, so I'll be very happy, but if I can't win the trophy, then it's my own fault.
And Joe Comito, as you said, in the next round, how are you going to prepare for that one?
I'll be preparing a lot better than what I did there for Gemma, so I'll definitely not underestimate Joe for the next game.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Josh, congratulations. Do you sit there relieved? Is that the first time you've ever underestimated an opponent to that extent where it's almost cost you?
No, Connor Scott against the Grand Slam was probably another one, but more so there, big time, because obviously he was 2-0 up on sets, and I went into that game thinking happy days, 3-0, got involved with the crowd, felt great, but Gemma kind of spoiled that for us a wee bit. But listen, Gemma's a fantastic thrower, and she proved it today, but it sadly just wasn't on her side.
Is it a relief but also pleasing that even though you did underestimate, you found something to get yourself out of jail where perhaps at the Worlds this time last year you wouldn't have been able to?
Yeah, massively. I was obviously I've watched most of the darts obviously in my apartment, and seen there's been a lot of underdogs won. I was like, well, I don't want to be that person who gets the underdog against me. So, but I didn't think the crowd were on Gemma's side at all, which I was expecting. But as I said, listen, I'm happy I've got the win.
You touched on watching it. How hard is it for one of the seeds like you to, last day of the first round, have to wait so long to get involved in the tournament? Like you say, the underdog stories have been there. How hard is that, then the pressure on you going into this final day to making sure that you're not added to that list?
I wouldn't say pressure, but I say it's a pain in the backside, because I've been here since Tuesday this week, and I really wanted to play like Wednesday. Just want to go up there and play. You're playing in Ali Pali, so you just want to be here to try and win. And yeah, I've waited the whole way through the first round, obviously, and now obviously I play in the 23rd, which is the last day before Christmas, which is 2 years in a row. So yeah, listen, I've been preparing better than I have been, so I look forward to the 23rd.
Well done, Josh. It could have gone to that final set. How do you think it would have been? How do you think the nerves would have been if it did go to that deciding?
I think I would have been alright in the last set, if I'm being honest. I would have just kept myself up the backside and just like wake up and just play in the last set, because I think I got involved with the crowd too much. I was enjoying it too much, and as I said, underestimated Gemma big time. So yeah, I'm happy with the win.
And what did you say to Gemma at the end there? Obviously she put in a spirited performance as well.
She laughed at me. I went, I wasn't expecting to get a set off me. She just went, neither was I, and I was like, oh, well, that's fair enough. So yeah, she definitely nicked that one off me, but yeah, got the job done.
And your Northern Ireland World Cup teammate Daryl Gurney in action later against Bo Greaves, and I'm sure he's going to have a tough game on his hands as well.
I'm going to assume he's going to have a tough game in his hand, especially the crowd's going to want Bo to win more than Daryl, sadly, and I think he's going to know that. But I think Daryl, if he gets his head right, if he gets his angry head on right, he should win the game.
Congratulations, Josh. Regardless of opponent there today, was it all about round one, you just get the job done, you get through and you move on?
Yeah, massively, because as I said to you before, the first game is always the hardest one. I think it's harder to win than the trophy, because you want to get into the tournament, you don't want to go home too early before Christmas. The first game is definitely the hardest game. Obviously I proved it the other night, the way I've been playing all year, and yeah, just finally a shoot bottle towards the end.
And what's preparation been like going into this? Because I know you've been at a few exhibitions and things like that. Have you just been ticking over with those and practising with fellow players?
Yeah, I've been practising mainly with Scott Williams, because Road Cross went home very early, so Yeah, the preparation went good. Obviously, Scott went home early because he's not playing obviously till the 23rd too, and I came over on Tuesday, so I've been over here pretty early. But I want to be over here settled and get the practice in because sadly there's no one close to me at home to put the proper hours in. Darryl's 2 hours from me, whereas it's nearly better getting a flight over, and then Scott Williams is 20 minutes from me. Obviously, if I fly into London, so it's a lot different that way. But Scott had a very good session on Wednesday, and then he went on Thursday, and I played today. So. Yeah, it's been okay.
And potential banana skin first round Gemma Hayter. Now you walk into another potential banana skin with Joe Comito. What's the thoughts on that? Because you would have been forgiven for being expecting to be playing Nico Springer. Yeah, well, obviously I didn't know who was playing the second round because I don't look past the first round. Because I think if you're silly, you're going to do that because. Listen, you can beat first round, you don't get beat first round. I was like one game at a time. I've always done that, so play Joe Comito. Preparation's going to be a hell of a lot different. I'm not going to play like that because I'm going to smash him.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
Change your